Hello, good morning, everybody. It's a very special day. It's my iron infusion day today. Oh my gosh. It's 9:30 in the morning. Oh my god, my first intravenous situation. I don't even know how it's gonna feel. The entire night, like I had recurring dreams of IVs being put in my arm. The entire night. Like I cannot even tell you. I felt like it was like happening in real time. You know, when you're anxious about something, for example, board exams, you keep thinking you're sitting in the exam theater and you're writing your exam. It's a recurring dream. Anything you're fearful of. Dude, this one though, the entire night, I thought my IV is done because technically I gave it in my dreams multiple times. But no, dude, like it is clearly the time. I was so anxious the entire night, but now's the time to like actually go and get this done, which is freaking me out. I already put my sunscreen, so I'm putting some moisturizer, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cry. I just have to get this done. I want this day to pass fast. I don't know how to react to a 30-minute infusion. My mom was like, it's just the first 2-3 seconds when it goes in. After that, you have absolutely no feeling of what's happening. That's what everyone's been telling me. Now I don't know if they're lying or if they actually mean it, because if I want an epidural and if they stick an IV in me for the first time, the unknown is what scares me. So I think in a way I will know what an IV feels like if I want an epidural, which I pretty much think I will. Apparently you feel like a new human being when you're getting an IV drip or like iron infusion and stuff. You just feel like a new person. So I don't care for that. But I don't have an option. I don't have an option, so I should stop cribbing and just freaking finish this deal. So nice. This is so good. It's like a gloss cum lip oil. It's kind of sticky, but not like glossy. This is Givenchy number 37 liquid balm. It says liquid balm rose perfecto. It's got a little bit of mint stuff, plumping properties I think, but not too bad. I'm going to be wearing my classic girl. Veronica's joining me as well because I told her you better come. She tested negative for COVID. She's all good. And I was like, you need to come and cheer me on, or like sit next to me and watch an episode of Friends with me. So I downloaded a few episodes and it's gonna take 30 minutes. You know, I told her to come sit, distract me, and like I do well with that, like when I have support and when I have someone sitting next to me. So alright guys, I will catch you later. I will let you know how it went. Hello. So basically I'm going in for 2 hours of IV drip.
Not once.
Not once.
Not twice. Mostly thrice.
My worst fears are coming to life now. IV drip not once. You'll have to get it thrice because you're so low in iron. And let's see, today and Sunday. So all my Sundays have been really fun actually. Brunching and you know, Bloody Marys, but it's the other way. I'm giving blood. Yeah, so I'm waiting for a room and then we're going in. We asked him to put numbing medication on my arm and then prick me. And Veronica has had COVID, eye infection, and now she's on a period.
Fun time.
It's a fun moment for all of us. My gosh, I just want to sit in the Bahamas and sip a margarita. That's all I want to do.
Hospital should send us on a free vacation for all the
For
medication.
enduring the pain that we have endured.
Yes. You're gonna have
But
child
I'm
birth.
not done yet. This is just the beginning of my 2 weeks.
Picture to abhi baki hai.
Yeah, I'm about to tear my vagina. We didn't think of that only. Wow. I forgot 3 IVs and I'm like, then I'm done? No. I forgot that.
Then breastfeeding.
And then breastfeeding, so nipple tear, nipple cracking. Wow, love my future.
Why This looks like you're going through some surgery, man. You're going through a damn iron transfusion.
Which Kendall Jenner does, by the way. We're here. Veronica was like talking to me, distracting me. So we have that in. And we're just waiting for the main thing to be attached to this thing and we can move on in life.
There's nothing left to see. You left me in the dark now.
So cute! So emotional.
I'm blended with disease.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
What you do to me. Maybe it's my dignity. You made me rip out.
Now I'm crying.
I know. We have beautiful, thick dal. We have some batanas. Are they called batanas?
I don't know. I call them lobia, bro.
Labia.
Lobia.
And then we have dahi and rice and
Not
bundi, which I
touchy.
will not touch. Thank you very much. Eating
She puts you on the map.
mango.
Romancer of the elderly.
Did we fool around at Lance Davis's graduation
So-
party?
Yeah, we want a milkshake.
Unbelievable.
I really want a coffee.
Thank you.
I really want one espresso. Nice.
Rachel, why don't you sit here
I think-
and will you sit? Wait,
I need that dark chocolate in my
Bro, I
life.
think I should give you a Capetto cart in the hospital room.
Touch your soul, and then I knew you'd run away with me. I'm in your thoughts, and all you want is to lay down.
Hey everybody, look how tired I look. Oh my god, it's 8 p.m. and I just got home. Dude, they said it'll take 30 minutes, but it took the entire day. I left at 10. It's 8 p.m. and I just got home. Obviously, considering we went to grab some lunch because we didn't prepare. Like usually I take my food and go, but we really thought it was like 30 minutes, but they infused me for like 2 hours. It was a 2-hour drip. I got it, you guys. I got it. I think when you just have to do it, you kind of do it. The best part is they put Prialox, which is a numbing medication, just on top like a cream. So they put Prialox first, kept it for 15 minutes so that I don't feel the needle. They made it really comfortable, and then I felt a prick, and then I was holding Veronica's hand so tight, and she was telling me stuff, talking, she was distracting me, I was playing friends. It was very like chaotic, so a lot of my senses were tingling. Once it was in and they put the thing, I was like, okay, I could breathe. Just my mind was like, something's in your arm, something's in your arm, something, and I just had to like get over that fear. Yeah, I think like, now once you get used to someone, you just like always need them. So I sat for 2 hours, got the drip, and after that it was not that bad. So if you're afraid of drips, ask for Prialox, which is a numbing medication. They will put that, numb you for a bit. It does help not feeling the prick. Okay, Prialox, don't forget. And if I can take it, you can take it, girl. I was like full blown. Sat for 2-3 hours, got it, and then one full like iron thing. Now the bad news is that I need to go again on Sunday and get another dose, a full bag of iron, because it was not enough. They could not give me like a double dose. It would have been too much. So they said, come back on Sunday, we'll give you another dose. So yeah, I'm sure you saw, like we sat in a room and we were just chilling and hanging out. We did some meetings over there, Veronica and I. So it was quite like distracting. I put on Friends. The only thing, we won't prep for food. There was not enough food to eat, and I don't like hospital food, yeah. But luckily we took some mango and all, my mom. But we're gonna go prepared on Sunday with all the snacks and everything. But I did it, you guys. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so brave. Mom was also there, which helped a lot. Like mom was like kind of distracting me, and they showed me like videos, and it's just really need your support team. You really need your support team. It can be whoever, your partner, parents, friends, anyone, but you need a support team if you're afraid of the doctor. Once you have that, you have additional strength, and I can't believe I made it through today. I really genuinely cannot believe. Didn't shed a tear. Well, I cried when I saw the video they made for me. They made a cute little video for me for 36 weeks, all the people that were close to me. sent me a cute message for the baby, and so cute, but that made me cry. My hormones were raging. But yeah, baby's fine. So we don't know. Hopefully I should be good after Sunday. I should have enough hemoglobin to birth this child. It was a long day. I cannot believe I made it through today, you guys. Like, I'm telling you the kind of stuff I feel like I've done for this baby, and just I've been so brave. I would not have done this for anyone or unless I was in danger, you know. But I don't know where you get the strength from. You just get the strength and you just like, okay, let's go. This is me, super pregnant. This is it. It's very, very sore right now, but after so the prick you feel for a second, I'll be honest, I'll tell you what the IV does, okay? I'll be very brutally honest. The prick, and then that's it. Then you can feel tapes around you, and because of the Prilox, it was quite numb, my skin. So I was okay. And apparently I did not know this. I thought they leave the needle in you through the day. So the needle doesn't go in. It's a plastic tube or something that stays in your arm. So I didn't know that. I was thinking there's a needle jammed into your arm forever, till whenever you have the IV. So that's not true. So there was no needle. There was a plastic, skinny little plastic thing apparently. 2-second prick. Then when it starts dripping and you feel a little something's there, and then you don't feel anything. And then when they take it out, you don't feel anything. Then they flush it out with water or saline or something. They flush. That's when you feel a cold something going through your veins. Cold. That's when I was feeling a little anxious. I started sweating everywhere because I did not know that sensation, right? But it's not painful. It's just cold. Then they remove it, and when they remove it again, it's a second, and then you're like, okay, cool, it's done, and then that's it. So it's not that bad. It's not like life-threatening, life-changing. Like, I think the blood drawing is much more worse than an IV, I feel. Anyway, still time for me to get over my fear. I'm not gonna say, yeah, I'm good with IVs, let's go for vitamin drip parties like Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid. No, I'm not there yet. I don't know how they voluntarily get IV drips of vitamins into their system, but we have 2.5 weeks left. Let's go. Okay, cool. I will see you guys. I love you, and see you tomorrow. Hi guys, hello. Good morning. It's the day after, and I'm in the same position. I feel like I don't move from this position. This is my studio setup. I sit here in front of my laptop, and this is it. It's either this or my living room. So, and I'm thinking of filming. I have to do the diaper bag and the hospital bag video. But yeah, yesterday I uploaded my maternity shoot. This is the one. You know, I'm sure a lot of you saw that, of course, if you're following me on Instagram. And I genuinely was not going to go through this shoot entirely. I was just feeling so shitty last week. Oh my god, like guys, it is a roller coaster in my mind right now, if you could be in my mind. And then I'm just like, you know what, possibly the only baby I'll ever have. Possibly I'm here right now in this place, in this time. I cannot think of the future, think of the past. This is what I have right now, and I will regret not having done a maternity shoot. Like, you know, it just took me from feeling low to feeling really, really beautiful in my skin. This baby, I think, is a big baby. I don't know why, girl, but it is a big baby. I think towards the end, I'm getting stretch marks on the side of my hips, at the bottom of my belly, and also around my navel. So again, I oil like 4-5 times a day, but it's just what it is. It's the human body. It's like, you know, nothing can prevent stretch marks. It can maintain it. But like, your body is literally stretching. 9 months it has expanded to contain a life, and that's what I wanted to depict throughout the shoot that I was doing. You know, it has a lot of florals depicting growth and life, and it's got like me in the nude but not fully, just a little bit of flowers here and my bum. It's not fully nude, it's still showing some shyness and femininity to it. And it's just like me closing my eyes. I'm welcoming a new life. I just loved the idea and thought behind that shoot. Just like how the human body is okay, in general, not just like for women but even men, I feel like we're constantly conditioned to shame our body. We're constantly conditioned to think that we're not perfect, and even if you were a size 2, you'd think you're too skinny, you know. So we're just conditioned as a society to think like bodies are just meant to be some porcelain doll, and if we're not that standard, we're just like ugly. And I just, all through my pregnancy, I never once thought that, oh my god, yuck. Like when I saw my first stretch mark, I was really happy. I told Veronica, she's like, what, you weird girl? I was like, oh my god, I got a stretch mark. I don't know, it just makes you feel like, wow, dude, your body is capable of so much more, of building strength, stamina, it takes you through life. This body is just a vessel, it's a temple that's carrying you through life. The soul is what matters, your inner spirit is what matters, and that is what you need to nurture and take care of. But in our earthly life, we do have this body that has to be physically well and amazing and appreciated in all stages of life. So when I did that nude shoot, I was feeling amazing, and I got like amazing comments. You guys are like, some people get art, but of course there were like 2-3% people who were just like, chee, mostly women. They were like, chee, what is this? Like literally. And I was like, at the end of the night, I'm like, Veronica, like, do you see something that I'm not seeing? Because I'm seeing this as something so beautiful. Like, I'm just seeing this as an art. I'm seeing this like, I bet if like Selena, Rihanna, Gigi ever put out pictures like this, they would be celebrated and put on a pedestal. But if an Indian YouTuber or an Indian woman is putting a picture up like that, you're copying Western standards. We're not like that. Our culture is different. This is where you bring the divide, right? This is where we humans voluntarily bring divide. What is Western? What is Indian? Dude, we Indians celebrate our body. Go back to history and see how Indian women just celebrate their body. It's just women in general. Don't categorize it as Western and Indian and like, this is what you can't do and cannot do. Who's placed the rules? Just celebrate your body, and that's what I wanted to put out. I cannot see the fault in that picture. I'm just like, I thought of taking it down, but because I don't want drama. But I'm like, no, I think this is why I put it out. I think this is why I do such things. You know me, I'm a rebel. But I do such things, and I don't think it's vulgar. I really don't think my photo was vulgar. I think it was so graceful and so feminine and so beautiful. And there's a very thin and tiny mark between vulgarity and like just beauty and art in general. And I feel like if you can't see that, it's really sad. A lot of people just saw, she only getting naked, what will your baby think, this and that. And I'm like, guys, just a body. A body. You need to really realize that this is a body. Everybody has same body parts that you have. Boobs, bum, stomach, hand, everything is just normal. So I just feel like, wow, I think if a Western like woman did something like that, suppose Desi Perkins and a lot of people did the same maternity shoot where they're just like bare down and they just like showed their, and I found that so beautiful, and they got celebrated for their body. But the minute I did it or any sort of Indian woman does it, we're called out for it, we're shamed for it. And I'm just like, this is what it's all about. We humans are so conditioned, and we're so like, we know only one type of life and rule, and that's how it goes, and it cannot go beyond this. And I'm just like, don't see my pictures. You know, don't view it. And it's mostly very hypocritical, especially because at the end of the day, obviously there were like a few men who were also like, oh my god, shame and all of that. But I'm just like, this is very hypocritical. Do you want me to check your Google history? Let's see what shame is then. So I feel like, dude, just everybody needs to just chill. And I loved the shoot, and I'm not taking the photograph down. I thought about it, I slept over it, and you know what, I was feeling really emotional yesterday after all of this. I was just going through my pictures, and I was just going through it and seeing how much I've been through alone. Like, it is unreal. And Veronica made this really emotional video, and I started bawling my eyes out in the hospital, and so everybody started crying. It was my 36 mark video, and everybody said something about me, and I was just remembering that, and I was crying uncontrollably yesterday because again the hormones are raging. I know sometimes it's just not in my control, so I let the tears out. I feel really sad, and then having to read all these comments, it just gets so overwhelming. And so I decide, like, I go on and off. Sometimes I allow messages and I don't allow messages. It depends on my mood. But I have literally shut all like direct messages, and I only allow comments from people who follow me and I follow. I've like restricted my profile very well so that I'm not like, you know, overwhelmed, and I have to protect my mental peace. So if you don't hear from me, it's not like I can't see you. I can see your messages, but well, I can't see your messages a lot. But if you're in my DMs, you will be there, but it's just restricted. I don't know how to explain it to you. But I do that on purpose because I just feel so overwhelmed these days. Just too many assumptions and all. Weirdly enough, like in that picture, I am wearing a bra and an underwear. It's just been slightly taken off because during the shoot, like it is perception, right? It is what your eyes see at the end of the day. It's like you're thinking, oh my god, she's naked. And I was wearing like a tube bra and an underwear during that shoot. But it is what the eye sees at the end of the day, and it was so interesting to me. I'm like, wow, like this is what it is like people don't actually see it for what it is. They just see what you show them, and that's where they put their opinions directly. They just judge immediately. That's that. I have other amazing pictures clothed coming soon. But guys, I wanted to talk to you about this app, not sponsored, okay? Veronica showed it to me yesterday. It's called Tata MG1. I have never heard of it. Have you heard of it? I've never heard of it. It's a medical app, like anything medicine you need. I had such a fantastic time with the app yesterday. I was blown because Veronica was booking her blood test to see, like, after my blood and hemoglobin, she's like, let me also get a test done. And she was booking it through this Tata MG app, and I'm like, what are you using to book your blood test? Check Tata MG, and I'm like, what is that? So my hospital sent me back with 3 medications that the hospital only didn't have, and 2 medical stores didn't have it. And I was like, let me see if this app has it. Girl, they have everything. So what I did is, you upload your prescription from the doctor, okay, and then you get a call. You request a call from someone. Someone calls you and they're like, hi, what's your age, what's your name? Is this the prescription you want for? Do you want to add anything else? And I'm like, no. They add it to your cart, and then they're like, okay ma'am, you can check out now. I was like, okay. I went to my cart, all the 3 medicines, exactly what was in my prescription was written. All I had to do was check out. And I was like, what is this voodoo magic? This is insane tech. Like, I was so happy with the whole smoothness. And then 15 minutes later, doctor called. She's like, hi, I'm Dr. So-and-so. I just wanted to check, like, what happened? Are you okay? Then I told her, you know, I'm just pregnant. These are some usual iron medications I need to take. She's like, okay, when was your last checkup? All right, I'm approving this prescription, and you will get your medication tomorrow. And I'm just like, what on earth? Medication, you don't need to step out. Prescriptions, they have doctor consults, they have booking blood tests, urine tests, anything you want medical. They also have baby care, skincare, like if you need to buy something. And they have a lot of brands on there, which I was like, very good brands, by the way. And I was like, wow. So it came today. Medicine, lab tests, so good, so good. I was so pleasantly surprised, you guys. Like, I highly recommend it. I woke up today with, like, I think I have like an infection in my molar. Not really bad, but I've always had a wisdom tooth issue, and I needed my betadine wash. And where I live, like, you know, the medical scene is not good. It's like you have to really travel to get it. I just went to the Tata MG app, and I'm just like, betadine, they had 50, like literally so many alternatives. And then you open what you want, and underneath that it'll give you 5-6 alternatives in case you didn't want that medication with the same ingredients. And I'm like, what is this craziness? Tells you the ingredients, tells you the description, how to use it, when to have it, what it does to you. And I'm just like, this is godsend. So just in case you guys have elderly people at home or kids at home and you want medication and you cannot step out, this is the app, y'all. Iron tonic fortified with folic acid, vitamin B12 and minerals. This is what I'm taking. Please ask your doctor before taking any of this that I'm showing you. Sugar free. This is just an iron medication that I need to take. You guys know my iron is very low. Oh, everything is wrapped in this beautiful little thing. And then we have only one. Oh. Okay. This is a B12 strip. Yeah, these are like strips, B12 strips. It dissolves in your mouth. I ordered it last night at 7 o'clock. It's here literally at 10 in the morning. Hi, I just got ready and then my nail person came. Look, same nails, just glued it on. My energy just crashed. You guys, I crashed. I didn't sleep, of course, but my energy fell tumbling down and I was just like so on low energy on the couch. So I was just resting for a bit with a full face of makeup. I was like, I'm gonna give it time because I need to film this diaper video, and then I'm actually on maternity leave, so you can say from next week. So I really want to get this done. So yeah, I think I'm good to go. I think I can film the diaper bag video. It seems really easy to do. Now that I'm dressed, I might as well. And I feel okay. I had some lunch and I'm okay now. I just saw so many stretch marks on my stomach right now. I don't know where it has come from overnight. This kid is a big kid. Given Akhil's height and structure and stature, I don't know. Or is it small? I have no idea. But dude, my stomach is like, you know, and I'm just not used to so much weight and stretching. I'm telling you, I didn't see stretch marks like 3 days ago and now they're all here. And I'm just like, wow, what happened overnight? Literally have it on the side of my hips, bottom section of my stomach, next to my navel. I've got like you can see that skin, you know, the skin. And I have done literally everything I possibly could. Like, I just oiled my stomach 24/7. There's not much you can do. No topical cream will ever get rid of stretch mark. It is just a myth. You can't. When your skin is stretching, there's only so much you can do to protect its elasticity. Beyond a certain point, it just cannot handle it. So that's why I think up until my 8th month, there was no stretch mark. And now I'm in my 9th month. Everything has just come. And I oil myself like 6 times a day, 6-7 times. Whenever I'm peeing, I just take a bunch of oil and I put it on my stomach. So I could not have possibly done more than this. But wow, and it's very unique. It's very different seeing my stomach so like stretchy with so many marks. Because literally before this, flawless skin. Girl, not a bruise on my body. Now you can see all the like every little inch, and it's all like purpley. It's purpley on my thigh and stuff like that. And they say it fades away in a year's time, but never really goes away. Yeah, dude, let's see. It's a very interesting turn of events in my life and in my body, which I never thought. Not around here, of course, only in the bottom section and a little bit on the under boob. I have like little purpley veins only on this boob. So weird. Nothing over here. And my stomach is coming to a point where it is not able to go more than this. A lot of you are commenting that I'm gonna have twins. Girl, no, I've done multiple sonography. Don't worry, it's one kid. It's just a gigantic kid, I think, inside. But it's one. I know I look huge. So many of you predicted twins, and they're like, your stomach is big. Yeah, given how like tiny I was. My waist was 26. And now I'm like 100. Now I'm like 40 plus. So anyway, there's an interesting moment. Like, I had to come and share it with you guys, that even though, look, nothing can be done, you just have to like continue hydrating it, oil it, do some treatments later on with the dermat, do the best you can to get your stomach to look the best. But it is what it is, and it's stretchy, and it has stretched to develop amniotic fluid. You grew a placenta, which is another organ, and a baby of 3-4 kgs. 36 weeks, you guys. Oh, I'm 37 weeks today. I didn't even check. Girl, home stretch. If this baby lives in me till 41 weeks, I swear to God, my stomach is gonna explode because I can't do this. I can't. Okay, I'm really heavy. And the stomach is like falling down now. I'm like, I need a carrier for my belly at this point. R.I.P. Vijay. We'll see you on the other side. Wow, it's almost time. I'm gonna be a mom. I can't believe I'm gonna be a mom. I'm gonna be a mother, dude. Responsible for a being for the rest of my life. Hopefully, I'm gonna make it an independent woman or man. You know that. But you know what I mean? I'll be roaming with a toddler everywhere. I don't know. I'm like, I am maternal, I'm mommy, but like, I'm just like, how do I do this? It's gonna call me mom, and I'm responsible for your life, for you to breathe and live and survive and not get hurt and bullied and traumatized, and I'm responsible for everything. I'm gonna be your best friend, but I'm also gonna be your worst friend when you become a teenager. I just always think about it. I'm like, I still feel I'm like 22 and I'm not ready to like nurture a baby. Like, that's crazy. Ugh, it's bizarre to me, but I feel like it is the next stage of my life. I have so many things to share with you for you to reconsider your choice, or hardly consider whether you want a baby or not in your life. I just realized like, it's not all fun and games. It's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of physical pain. And a lot of people on my social media are like, as if you're the first mom to give birth, as if you're the first person giving birth. I got that a lot. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm the first mom willing to share every single thing that I'm going through blatantly, just like bluntly. That's what I am. I'm the one of the first mothers to share everything on social media. That's why you are uncomfortable. That's why so many people are so thrown away, so uncomfortable whenever I share like I'm in pain, or they're like, oh my god, stop whining, you're not the first mother on planet Earth. Do not say that if you have not gone through it. Like, literally, you cannot say that if you've not given birth or if you've not gotten pregnant. I'm just being honest, and I'm just being very upfront, and that is what's shocking a lot of people. And I'm sure all the mothers are backing me up, you know. All the mothers are like, preach mama. That's exactly how we feel. Nobody just wants to talk about it. It's going to be a very TMI kind of thing, where you're going to hear the bleeding, you're going to hear if I get stitches, you're going to hear if I'm fed up of my life, you're going to hear if I'm having a good day. You are going to hear everything from me, and that is reality. If you're not ready for reality, my channel is not for you. Because girl, if you can't listen also to what's happening, then you're not ready to have a baby. You know, it's like one of those things where I wish like I watched someone like me talk about pregnancy and talk about the body changes and first trimester, and make me reconsider if I want a baby, maybe take some time. I just thought it was hunky-dory. I was like, let's get pregnant, baby bump. You know, I didn't consider so many things I learned, and I don't want you to do the same thing. So it's beautiful, babies are beautiful, birth is amazing, but it's a lot to consider for a woman. And I'm gonna be that person I wish I had a year ago. If I had heard someone speak about the bleeding, the painfulness, the, you know, mental health issues and what it can bring to your life, personality wise and everything, I would have been like, hey, let me take a step back, let me take a year, let me reconsider, you know, if this is what I want. I'm pretty sure I would have had a baby anyway, but I would have considered a lot of points. I would have been like, oh, I'm not in shock. Every stage of my pregnancy was a shock for me. I'm like, what? You bleed for 6 weeks? What? You get like this, what? This is what happens? It was a shock to me every time. I'm like, huh? I'm depressed? Why? Why isn't no one telling me this? Why didn't no mom talk about it? It's just like week 1, week 2, week 3, can't wait to meet you. What about the in-betweens? What about the in-between crying, vomiting, nausea, sad, feeling guilty, feeling confused, self-critical, irritated, mood swings? We need to hear the truth. My fingers are fat. My fingers are fat, mother. I have fat hands.
I have such fat hands.
Who remembers this episode and from which series? You're my OG. It's 12:02 a.m. and I'm not getting sleep. My insomnia kicks in right now. I'm really uncomfortable. That's all I know.
Malvika has vomited 2 times. We are just now on the way to the hospital. What if you give birth today? Girl, that Luke, it deserves to go on Pinterest.
It's Saturday night. It's 11 o'clock, I think, and we're DJing it up here. Vodka shot, anyone? And we're staycationing in the hospital.
Queen Malvika.